It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Sailor's Grave Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Down She Goes, 4.5% ABV. Sounds great. Sounds great. Down she goes. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. This is an Australian brewery, Australian craft brewery, based in, oh, I did read it earlier on. They're based in Victoria, Australia. Let's get this glass of beer poured out then. Let's get this can of beer poured into this glass then, should I say. We got a 2-finger white head, good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy looking beer. Many thanks to Mick for sending me the beer. What a terrific gesture. Mick has been sending me beer from Australia all year and last year. I've got to try some of the most amazing Australian craft beers on this very channel, just through Mick's generosity, sending like super rare craft beer from Australia, super fresh here to the UK. Really pleased for that. So yeah, cheers to you. 1-finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy, light amber coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, and get a little bit of candied, like a Belgian candied sugar from this. It smells good. A little bit of sourness. Let's dive in. Cheers. Salty Gose. Salty, slightly sour Gose. Lovely biscuit malt flavour that just finishes on the back end. Good levels of carbonation, pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Yes, it does have a little bit of that Belgian candied sugar about it. It's ultra refreshing though. A really refreshing brew. Nice, and there's a slight citrusy note going through as well. I've not actually read the ingredients on this beer, what's actually put into this beer. It might be, it's a Gose ale brewed with seaweed and salt, harvested in the deep southeast. Sounds good. Seaweed and salt. Cool. A lot of beers are brewed with seaweed. Seaweed is used to actually filter the beer out, make a beer look a little bit clear. It's a fining that they use rather than fish guts. But it's just it's a really good Gose. It's a Gose that is just, it's just going about its own business, if you like. It's really solid without me standing here raving, jumping off the rooftops. If I was drinking this in 35-degree Australian heat, perhaps I would be jumping off the rooftops because I'd be just dying to refresh myself. And this would go down a treat, especially a little bit cooler. I like the saltiness, I like the Gose style, like that style of beer is a favourite of mine. The seaweed is very good also. It's going to give it a little bit of a kind of a tang, a little bit of a bitterness. The hops are nice, there's a slight pepperiness going on. It's a really good beer. It's a really good beer. Very tasty. That was a look at Sailor's Grave Brewing Company. Down she goes. Let's rate it. Let's rate this beer. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. Wonderful salty flavours, like nice little bit of bitterness from the hops on the back end. Just a really well made, solid brew. I like it enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! and cheers.